left it was you just had the fight with the demon. You managed to save Henrietta from the two imps that were carrying her. You'd driven the demon off. She had fainted at that point. You'd taken her to one side to tend to her. The rest of them had set up camp. Keyleth and Krusk had set watch.
No, it was them two had set watch.
No, myself and Noel.
Oh, was it yourself?
I went to sleep because I was tired because I was on watch the night before.
Then they had almost immediately fallen asleep and have now woken
Not feeling very refreshed.
birdsong and sunlight as the sun comes up, feeling a little bit sore, a little bit achy, but seeming none the worse for wear.
Morning.
Good morning.
I was checking whether it was from you.
No, something.
He hasn't been typing anything, so we
I have not provided you with any backstory. I'm assuming you come up with. Or do you still need backstory?
I'll come up with something on the fly
I imagine you will.
Need something.
if we need it.
So is Henrietta still with us?
Yes.
Yeah,
How is she?
Where is she?
Unconscious.
she's unconscious somewhere.
Is she invisible?
She's on the floor.
She's. You can't see her because she's behind the bricks.
Okay.
She's still fairly beaten up, even with the. You're not giving her any magical healing.
Yeah. You went straight
No,
to the cures.
no potions or anything. No, just.
No,
cure.
we've not given her any potions.
So yeah, she still looks fairly beaten up. It looks like she's been through the wars. She looks a little pale, a little malnourished. Yeah. She's obviously been kept alive since she was taken in the fight, but that's probably like the level of care. It's like, yeah, keep her alive.
I don't know. She's
Actually,
not
I might-
in possession.
Better than being
Okay,
kept
no.
dead.
I might give her
I'll deal with
my
that if it
magic
comes to
potion
that.
actually, if you think that's gonna.
No, you wouldn't happen to have any
Healing.
magic potions you could give her.
Just check her over, make sure she's alright.
That's a
good
She's
point.
not got any demons hanging around
I
her.
think I'll give her this magic potion I've got left in potion healing. So. I'll give her
Have you
that
got one left?
Yes, I've got one left.
Yeah, you're going to see if you can sense evil or magic.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
You can't sense anything.
No.
There's nothing overtly demonic about her.
I'll give her the healing potion now.
Yeah, I mean, she immediately looks better. The colour comes back to her skin. The bruises seem to recede.
Yeah.
Hey, Crust,
She looks a little more lively.
Crust. You're a bit achy. I'm a bit achy. But did you sleep on something funny last night? I'm a bit achy. Oh, we're sore around here.
Yeah, I've got a painful sensation in my right ribs towards my back.
Wonder what
Feels
that
like someone might have stabbed me there ages ago, like an old scar.
was.
Uncomfy floor.
Da, da, da.
Make perception rolls. Not you.
Not me.
No, not you.
You pass it off as indigestion.
18.
Okay. You can make it up.
30.
I don't know what I would be able to receive. 20. Natural 20.
Okay, you notice it probably because you're closest. You notice it because you've known Keyleth for so long. She's sort of feeding Henrietta this magic potion, and when you sort of say, it feels like I've been stabbed in the back, you see Keyleth, Henrietta starts coughing, just keep pouring, you're fine,
And no one
they're
doesn't
alright.
realise what's going on.
Yeah.
Don't sound too sure of yourself.
Roll insight.
I might talk to you later.
I imagine I'd probably think you're just sort of being a bit weird.
13.
It's a little bit strange, but
Do you think if we go for a walk we'll find any more demons?
Maybe.
Not
Great.
every day.
I'm in no rush to find them.
Henrietta pipes up at this point and says, they won't be out in daylight.
Oh dear.
Quiet, you.
How long have you been with them?
3 weeks.
Since last
Why?
December, they've been very nice to me.
Do you know why?
They sent me a postcard.
From what I could pick up, they were looking for someone.
Do you know where they took you? Do you know where it is they took you?
There was a cave.
You show us the way.
I could probably give you a direction at best. They moved at night.
What do you reckon? Should we go
Most of
over
them-
and
Most of
sort
them
them
moved
out?
quick.
I think we should make sure that Henrietta's okay first before we. We'll take her back to the town and then we'll
Take her to
we'll
the
go
town,
investigate.
then we'll go investigate.
And I think we
the
should warn
graves.
the. I think we should warn the guards as well.
All right.
Can I
In
just
of
go?
Leylandia.
Roll a wisdom save. Wisdom check. Sorry.
Just it.
12.
Uh,
sorry, say about check.
a check.
Sorry, I did 12.
The more of you go and fight, the better a fight it'll be.
Oh. Yeah, come on. I think we should go down and check this cave out, just in case, because they could follow us. And if we sort them all out, they'll not come after us again. Honest. And if we all go, we've more chance of beating
And if we
shit out of them.
if we go back and we get the, how far are we away from Leylandia?
Do you think they'll come with us?
Was it about a week to get to where you were?
Well, they do.
They live to fight.
They would
They
send
They live to fight
assistance.
demons, so they would send out more.
You'd expect them to send out assistance.
I'm going to be really persuasive here.
It
Like,
would be
you know,
it
I
would
think
be-
it's a good idea. We won't have any more
Don't you
problems.
think we'd be better off with a load of demon
No,
hunters?
Honest, I think.
I
I'm
think the
taking
better thing to
Henrietta
do
back to
Saying
would
Leylandia.
be to return the casualties to the town,
trained
see if we
demon
can't get
hunters.
assistance.
But she might die before we get to there. Then we're not getting.
She's feeling much better. Do you mind not talking about her while she's actually sat here?
Wouldn't it be a lot more awkward if she was
I'll
to
give
die
you.
halfway to the cave, and a lot harder to explain when we told the people of that town that we were taking in the wrong
We
direction?
didn't save her. We took her back to
We were taken to
We saved her and then we took her back to the kidnappers because, yeah, that always sounds good, doesn't it?
Grosskett Minister Gippsland.
I'm just going to...
So when we took her back, we're going to sort these bloody demons out.
absolutely.
Right.
Yes.
Why are you so keen to fight the demons all of a
Yeah,
sudden?
why is it all suddenly so insistent to fight some demons?
You insulting me.
No, we're
No,
asking
I'm
you a
just curious.
question.
Oh,
You've seen those demons before. You really want to go back
Have
fighting
you got
them?
your phone with you, sir?
I reckon if we're getting them. Really?
Sorry.
Have you got your phone with you?
I have, yes.
I'll send you a message.
There it is!
Henrietta, you know you said they were looking for someone. Do you know who that was?
No, they mostly didn't talk near me. The only name I heard was Sonny.
Sonny.
That's how they referred to.
My nephew's called
Yeah.
Sonny.
Come on.
Then-
I don't understand y'all. We've got to get rid of these body demons. Can't you see them, right?
I
We're not
believe
getting rid of the casualty first.
I'm definitely taking Henrietta
Before
back
there's
to town.
more casualties, if we get rid of the demons, there won't be any more casualties.
Did you say how far we were from Leylandia? Sorry.
I can't remember how far you've been that long.
about a week, he
said. Was it a week?
Yeah.
That is a long time.
So-
I don't think we're far off it.
Oh no, it's a
No.
week to where you went, wasn't
And
it?
then we
Then
came
you-
back, and we were most of the way
back.
back when we found her. 'Cause it's
So-
I think it was one day away when we first looked for her.
Right.
But that was when
So
we
you
got
probably about a day and a
out.
half.
Yeah.
Day and a half to 2 days, depending on speed.
How long would it roughly take to get from Leylandia to the cave? Well, she could give us that direction, couldn't she?
The direction she gives you leads up into the mountains, sort of. If you were going back down towards Leylandia, it'd be that way. You've come from this direction.
We will need to prepare if we're going up there, and I think the more men we have, the better.
Yeah, there's loads of us.
I agree, the more men the better.
The more hot, sweaty men that
Have
Yeah,
some
and-
decorum there.
the people of Leylandia would, I'm sure they would be more than willing to help further the cause of our people.
No, I think we need to go now.
Are you going to explain yourself, or are you just going to argue that side of the
That's
coin?
because I'm right.
Why don't you prove
Why?
it then, instead
They've
of
been
just
sacking
saying
these
it?
villages and people for a while, so why
Alright,
would...
so if we kill him, they can't do it anymore.
But if you kill them in a week, it's not going to make any difference.
You're a very motive-driven man, so... sorry.
If
If you
sorry.
could actually explain your reason instead of just repeating
Well,
your
look what they did
argument.
to her. If we get rid of him, they can't do it to anybody else. Just get the bastards.
Can I
Yes,
roll
well, my
for
priority is
persuasion
getting
to see
him
if I
safe.
can't figure out
So-
why the hell he's
There
doing
you
it?
go, please.
Roll insight.
Yeah. Was that all of us rolling, so... Apart from...
Insight. Oh, yes.
Oh.
25.
Roll deception.
Deception.
Yeah.
It's one of my better ones, yes. Yeah.
21.
Don't bother.
25.
He seems a bit insistent.
Well, I've gathered that.
He didn't get touched by a demon or anything, did he?
He was touched by a demon.
Touched for the very first time.
Well, I was seeing
fucking
people
touch a
touched by
demon.
aliens, and angels.
Angel.
You should get another message in a minute. At some point. Mostly when you're irate.
Sometime in the next half hour. Anything could happen.
Oh, wait, I'm going to ask Henrietta how many of them... How big was the party that she went up with?
Look, I'm telling you, we gotta go and kill these demons. We gotta do it now. Okay. Do you not understand? You gotta kill him. Kill him.
No.
Are you on about the
No,
original
And
raiding
your
party?
balls just dropped.
Wait.
I'm going to go up to
The
Noel.
original
This
raiding
is
party.
the norm,
original
this is an
raid party.
intervention.
But I imagine
She
I would
tells
have
you about
stopped
6
to
or
see-
7.
6 or 7.
Yeah.
But I imagine we
I'm
all
going to
would
go
have
over to
turned
Noel
to...
and
Punch him in
hold
the
his hand
throat.
and look in his eyes and see if I can kind of sense it. I'll see
Yeah,
if
let's see
there's
if we can
strange,
detect,
something really strange about it.
So what are you trying to do?
I don't really know, perceive or... I mean, I do have that evil and good.
I think
can
maybe...
Sense evil.
I think maybe
Yeah.
for our own... We might want to... Hold
Can
him
I
down.
see if I can sense magic?
Yeah.
You have to lay hands on to do that.
Hey, get off.
Yeah. Sit down, Norm.
No.
Should we...
Everything will be fine.
Should we hold him
Leave me
down?
alone.
Yeah.
Go away.
Hold him down.
Can we roll to
You wanna
see-
fight me?
Or okay, we're all going to try and hold him down.
Grab him by his
Yeah.
little-
Grab hold of him.
grab him by his little pointy hat.
You wanna fight me?
Let's
Oh,
just-
we're rolling positive.
Roll
Kill them all.
dexterity.
Oh, I got 16
Wait a
in
minute.
my sense.
Well, I got 20.
Magic.
We're your friends,
You
Norm.
roll
We're doing
dexterity
this for
as
your own good.
Dexterity, that would be 22.
15.
Well, I got
17.
16 for my sense magic.
Yeah, you
I
all
got
manage to
20.
pile on him before he can. He goes for his sword
You
and as you're all
bastards, leave me
running at
alone.
him.
Get off me now!
You're all,
Cover his mouth.
you all get
Through
off
his
him.
mercy.
Wait, go down me. Get him away. Get him off me.
Me's holding one of your feet now.
Grab him by his little pointy hat and take his fishing rod away.
There's something about him which seems to come and go. You're not quite sure what it is.
Yeah.
It's not necessarily evil.
Definitely.
We'll have to
When-
dissect his brain.
When does a gnome come across puberty? Is it just...
Yeah.
He's in that angsty phase.
Well, it's because you're gnome and dwarf, isn't it?
Did I get anything with sense magic or not?
There's a vague amount of magic coming off him, but he can do magic, so it's kind of.
Fair enough.
Norm. What's going on?
We gotta kill the demons.
That's not really an answer, is it?
Hold the cross to his
That's
face and
a
say,
leading
It's not, it's not
"Question
all the time.
Do you know any sort of ways of calling out demons? Actually,
I don't know, is it?
You demons.
actually, I'm going to try...
Dissecting
Speaking
the
to him in
sense of the
abyssal.
brain.
Okay.
I'm just going to shout, out demon.
Like each gives you a blank look. You don't know Abyssal, do you? No.
No.
He just gives you a blank look.
Oh, well, that didn't work. ask the others.
Tie him up and carry him back to town and see if they know
We
anything
should
about
go
it.
to town.
Yeah, should we
And
just?
I think we should
wisdom.
keep a watch.
14.
Yeah, at this point,
Because we're definitely not going fighting demons when we're not entirely sure about
yeah,
what
I think this is international
Yeah,
flight
it's
rules.
soft.
Passengers hold him down and the stewards duct tape his hands to the chair.
Mm.
Less of your fantasies, young man.
I don't think my character's type.
He doesn't like me anyway.
You've only got a small sword, I think that's the main problem.
I need to get personal.
We're all friends here.
Okay, so what's going on then?
We're going to go back to town. We're going to keep a really good eye.
Yeah, I think we're just
No.
gonna sort of tie him up and then just have Crust carry him
Leave me
or
alone!
drag him.
No, just like
Get off
tie
me.
him to a beam and just
No,
like
get
carry
off
him
me.
over
You're
two
alright.
people.
I'll come with you. You're alright, I'll be here.
Yeah.
We can get back to killing them demons later on.
killing
For some
demons
reason I don't
is
feel
fine.
inclined to trust him.
It's all because we know him.
Exactly.
I mean, his intentions
I mean, it
are
could
good.
exactly. The intent. I mean, they can't say there's anything wrong with killing demons.
There we
There's
go.
nothing wrong with the suggestion.
What's
No.
wrong with your voice?
What do you mean?
You just keep going up a bit and up and down.
It's very Michael
Talking
McIntyre,
rubbish,
isn't it?
nothing's happening.
Right, no. Well, I think
You're
we'll just
mistaken.
carry him back till they land
No
in.
mistake.
Are you going to try and tie him up?
Yeah.
Okay. Make a dexterity check. I'm guessing you're trying not to get tied up.
Yeah, so I've got fast hands as well, so...
Well, he's already held down, so is he going to be at a disadvantage?
Nothing. I've just rolled straight dexterity.
Will he be at a disadvantage because
No.
he's already held down?
18.
Oh, fucking hell.
I don't think it matters.
We're rolling dexterity.
I've
Already
got
no,
8.
these.
I got 18.
11.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, you both managed it. What are you tying him up with? Just
Row.
row.
Yeah, rope. Chain. No,
Not the evil change from the Evil Dead.
Voices.
no, rope.
Yeah, even given your fairly high dexterity being held down, they quite easily tie your hands together. I guess that's what you're doing, just tying his...
Yeah, so tying his hands and feet.
Well, you won't be able to walk then. Somebody
We were
will,
going to carry
We
him.
somebody
Yeah.
will have to carry him then.
Might as well just
Hi.
say
Bastards! Leave me alone! Put me down! Untie me!
Calm down, it's for your own good.
It's not-
We're all worried about you.
Okay, it's going to take, like I say, probably 2 days travel now to get back to
And-
Leyland here.
Oh, bastards! Kill you all! Kill you all!
Yeah,
There's
Quick as
something
jog.
wrong with
But look,
you.
we're not a jog.
Not with Henrietta. She has been beaten and starved for 3 weeks.
Oh, she can't
God.
eat up, it's her own fault.
That's it.
So, basically, where am I at the moment? Are we moving along and I'm on somebody's shoulder?
Well, you're tied up at the moment. They're getting ready to set off.
Yes.
So they're getting all the stuff ready?
We
Yeah.
are.
Okay. So I've got my mouses, I've just had a little word with them and told them to bite the ropes.
Okay, roll your animal handling or something.
It's the one that
I do.
didn't put on here. It's the communicate simple ideas to
Yeah, but have you got an animal handling skill?
sounds and gestures,
Second one down.
smaller beats, and I've got my mice in my pocket.
But in your skills, your second one down.
Wouldn't they
And
be
I've got no
crushed?
animal handling
With all
skills.
of
So.
the
Right, this is
Why
straight
not?
wisdom.
Oh no, it's a +1.
So wisdom +1.
13.
You gesture away. See what happens.
Come on,
The rest of you are making
Huh?
camp.
I thought we were getting ready to.
Sorry, breaking
Roll
camp.
out.
Yeah. Yeah, so
Yeah.
we'll carry on.
Yeah.
We'll
Okay.
head on the way.
So yeah, it takes you a little time to get everything together, pack all your
What have you
sleeping
bastards
gear
done
up
to my
and
mouses?
cooking pots and things.
Cross the
You
lips
set
out
off.
on it.
We made ratatouille.
Down the road.
Not just taking no notice of me.
Roll dexterity.
We're going to get
Actually,
these. Oh, that's better.
Acrobatics.
20.
Okay. About mid-morning, Who's carrying them, Barbara?
Krusk.
Well, like a baby.
Where's your staff then?
It'd probably be on my back.
Okay. And your shield as well? Right, okay. Make a dexterity check.
15.
Okay, mid morning, you sort of wandering along, chatting away. All of a sudden, boom, he's gone. You see him hit the deck. What do you do?
Well, I'm very good at running and hiding, so I'm going to do my thing and disappear. Just
Okay.
bit into. Are we any near woodland or anything? Just on a
Yeah, I mean it's not, farm land around here. It is still fairly woody.
So I disappear just enough so I can see what they're up to and keep out of the sight. And
Okay, roll stealth.
Do I not get like a
Oh,
attack grab of opportunity?
Not with 15, you don't.
26.
Okay. Perception.
That sounds very stealthy.
Everybody who's watching.
Yeah.
I have a +7.
I'm assuming we all sort of heard this. And
And I got 20 +7, and that would have been a good one.
I can see from
15
here that's
again.
not.
19.
Are you watching out or are you?
10.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you hear perception. You hear the sort of snapping of ropes and the little voice and disappear off.
Oh, sod him, let's just go. Go
Yeah.
back to town.
I don't
and
think
we'll
we're
find
any
him later.
immediate danger.
I do think you could
I was
use me
got
against
16.
me, depending on whether you can persuade me to go and look for me.
I imagine Mee's quite happy to follow us because he's a bit unsure of his voice. How is Me reacting to this, or have we not really seen him?
You've not seen him. But then again, you don't necessarily always see him anyway.
No.
You usually only see him when he wants to be seen.
There's definitely something going on, but I'm not feeling in any immediate danger. Not if we set a watch. Because he's quick, but... Yeah. I think we should just let him stay out there and he'll probably follow us, I would imagine.
I think we'll just say, right, we'll leave him.
Just carry on back to town.
We'll shout to him just right.
Yeah, just
we're carrying on with the plan. We're heading to Leylandia. And
We're still your friends. But, there's definitely something wrong with you.
What the hell have you
Just
done to
saying.
my rope?
We're all trying to say we're all friends, and you're just going. Have
It's like that bite mark to my rope. That bastard.
This was my favourite rope.
This was my grandmother's rope.
So you should tie your grandmother up with it.
So
She
yeah,
was a saint, you leave her out of there.
we carry on to Leylandia and just let him know that what we're
Okay.
doing.
Are you doing anything whilst you're?
I'm waiting for an opportunity.
Okay. So first day goes past. You make reasonable distance. It's still going to be early evening, possibly by the time you get back to
mushroom stew
Leylandia.
coming towards you.
You make camp, I'm guessing,
Okay, yeah, I want to talk to
to...
everybody who's there.
Okay, so yeah, you're making camp and getting things ready.
I've got something to tell you because it probably isn't anything to do with why Norm's acting like this, but just in case something's happened to him because of me, I had a dream last night, but I'm not entirely sure it was a dream.
Go on.
And you were in it, and so was Norm.
Okay, cool. What was it about?
Well, we all had to fight, and my goddess actually spoke to me and wanted to know how good I was at fighting.
We fought. That doesn't sound likely. We trust each other. We've been together through thick and thin.
Well, we had a bit of a
We
fight.
never turn weapons at each
We
other.
had a bit of a fight together, and then we actually fought some other animals, minotaur, something like that.
You're in the labyrinth.
But I just wondered, because it was a magical thing, I didn't wake up. You two didn't seem to wake up completely refreshed, even though you don't remember it. I'd got warned that something was going to happen to my
I
family.
have had that odd aching sensation in my back.
Yeah.
Coming to think of it as well, you weren't that tired when you sat watch, but you remember
I don't
when
feel
Spark
like
out.
don't feel like I slept properly anyway.
Just in the
I think it was
meantime,
real.
I just get the feeling that Norm would have sort of calmed himself down a bit now, and he's feeling a bit on his own, and
Roll wisdom.
Oh, that's not bad. 16.
Yeah, you've managed to calm down. It's probably a better idea to stick.
So I'm going to come back to a reasonable distance from them so that I can talk to them.
Maybe not
I'm
just
While you're coming to terms with this, they'll be talking this through.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah. Anyway, just in case something's happened to him because of that, because I know you two don't remember it. Obviously, I do. I got warned that some peril was coming to my family, but I don't actually have any family left, which was a bit strange. Unless she means you. I was a bit worried that she might mean you, Chris, because you're my family.
Oh. Like I say, I do have that odd sensation in my ribs.
But
in
I
the
also.
back.
I'm not saying it. I'm not telling you. I also woke up and I had a bag.
What does it
a
hold?
vial. I don't
What
know.
can be? What are you
I
holding?
don't
in
know.
this
I've
bag?
got a red vial of liquid. I have no idea what it is. I assume it's a potion of some sort, but they were gifts for me. And
Do we not still have that box? Can we not ask what's his name? You know.
that is a question.
Stick your hand in like that and say, what's this?
Well, I don't really want. As long as he doesn't take it up, do you think we don't entirely trust him?
I don't know. I think so.
Trust him enough while we're not actually there in the shop.
No. Come to think of it now.
We wait till we
Put
get
the
back.
box in the bag.
But yeah, so basically, I think some danger is coming to me or to some people I know. I don't know whether it means you as my new friends or I don't know what it means. But just in case something's happened to Noel because of this,
I guess we'll keep
I
on
need you all to know.
Well, seeing as we're all being, I can't remember if I mentioned this with all of you. I think I may have just mentioned it with you. Sonny is what my uncle used to call me. I don't know, and the demons have spoken to me directly. I think they're after me, and I think my uncle has something to do with it. I have no idea what, but I think he has something to do with it.
Is your uncle in the town?
My uncle's dead.
Right. Okay, so,
So-
not going to be in any danger going to Leilanda.
No, there won't be. Well, I just I need to remember. Have you got a copy of my backstory? I can't quite.
No.
From what I remember, I had to kill him because he became either that. No, he left or something like that. Yeah, he left because after with using blood magic, it can sometimes take over the owner and turn them into horrible beings such as the ones we've been fighting.
Right.
That's why a lot of blood hunters end up becoming the thing that they fight.
And yet you continue to do it.
You're right, that doesn't sound particularly practical.
Okay.
We're a simple folk.
But you
Basically, the way they see it, it comes down to one for many.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah. It's worth risking. Risking the.
in their careers, they may kill 30, 40 demons. If they become one demon, they're 39 up.
Yeah.
Yeah. It affects different people in different ways.
So you think they're
and
looking
I
for
just sort of
you,
show me in my arms.
but they don't know. Do you think they recognised you? Do you think they knew it was you and that when we were fighting?
They did, yeah. I was definitely recognised by the bigger of the creatures, the one we didn't kill.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
So I think hurrying back to the town is probably the best
I
thing.
think so, yeah.
Yeah,
I think,
definitely. Not going to the cave on our own. I
we're
don't
certainly
think
not
that-
safe yet.
Yeah, it would seem cool. Okay. So yeah, we're going to set a watch.
Alright, so is he approached or?
Roll. Actually, no, don't roll perception because you were talking to each other. You weren't really looking for it.
No.
You are within 20 yards of the camp at this point.
Hey!
Actually, roll. What's the wolf's passive perception?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the wolf doesn't like him anyway,
The
so-
wolf would know it.
The wolf just keeps growling.
Yeah.
It's like, what's up?
Is it-
Well, wolves are very hesitant about people leaving others leaving the pact anyway, aren't they? If they come leave and then come back.
Roll stealth.
Yeah.
Is there not normally a challenge?
Probably not gonna make it.
Especially if it doesn't like Steve.
23.
If it was a
Yeah,
pack
you're-
member,
you're-
it probably wouldn't mind. If it was someone who
So
didn't
it's up
like,
to you.
you'd be like, I don't want you to come back.
Why is your wolf again? I keep forgetting what name it is.
Will Ferrum.
Will Ferrum. And I remember you gave me a reason for that, but I still can't remember.
So
you need not to shut up.
you can choose when to make your entrance.
Ta-da!
I have an idea, and then it'll make you all turn around and look.
Hey,
I
look,
think
an
me
old
should
closet.
come in. They like a pot on, cook it with the cooking stuff in. Little me comes in, throws some mushrooms into it, and then they all turn around, and I'm sort of 20 yards away looking at them,
Okay, do you
looking a bit sheepish.
On a unicorn.
roll perception,
Rainbows in the
persuasion
background.
to get meter?
What's
Who's
it's not
tending
too
the
bad. It's
cooking?
11, but it's not an absolute fail.
You don't know.
He does it.
Does it?
Yeah.
So
You're just about getting to the end of this conversation. As you know, it's little me.
What are you doing, little guy? That's
Hey,
not
me.
food.
Have you seen Norm? Oh. Hey Norm.
Hey.
You calm down now.
Are you feeling
If I
okay,
come over,
buddy?
you're not going to tie me up again.
No, as long as
Leave
you're
me
not going
alone.
to keep shouting, go to the cave, go to the cave.
No.
Right, okay.
Sorry about before.
Okay.
That's okay.
You promise you're not going to hurt me.
Nope.
As long as
We
you
never
behave.
wanted to hurt you the first time.
What do you think, me?
Said Crust as he crushed another ball bearing in his hand. I couldn't think of what to crush.
So you went straight for a ball.
Bearing.
Bearing.
Ball bearing.
Like you're going to carry a ball bearing with you.
Yeah.
It was originally just one of the...
Alright, so I'm coming slowly towards you. I'm going to sit slightly away from you all.
We cancel him.
I'm slightly away from you all enough so that I can run away.
Tranquilizer
There you go.
darkness.
Get him!
He looks skittish. Given that he's tied him up once, he's
Yeah.
not in the mood for you doing it again.
Yeah, that probably wasn't the greatest idea. I think we were a bit panicky after fighting loads of demons, and then I had a weird night.
And I do have my hand on pig sticker.
You did try and draw a
pig
sword.
sticker.
Right, you heard all the other conversation whilst you were waiting for your moment.
I think I might just keep quiet for the minute.
Okay. What do you do?
Set a watch. I'm going to watch.
I was
I'm going to watch
during the
him
first watch.
and Henrietta.
Henrietta's not in any state of setting a watch, so you
No, I'm
pretty
going
much
to
lay
watch him.
down and
That's
leave
what I
her
was thinking, yeah.
to it,
Look
yeah.
after him.
Again,
Roll her into a ditch. And then just like break camp and leave quietly.
Has anybody got basic medicine skill?
Yeah.
Do you want to?
I don't know. I think I do.
Henrietta
Yeah.
again. Yeah, absolutely. Ooh, natural 20. I think she should be well
Yeah,
soon.
she's looking much better now. She's, now she's had some food. She's had a proper night's rest. She's had some healing potion. She's looking a lot better than she did. She still looks a little limpy and a bit sore where she's been beaten and dragged and carried and stuff, but she's looking pretty good.
Cool. Yeah, well, keep an eye on her as well, obviously.
Okay. The day passes, night passes without incident.
Cool.
You set off again a fairly slow day. Gets you to Leylandia around sort of late afternoon, evening sort of time. What do you do?
Go to the.
I mean, it's fairly,
Well, it's
like I
alright
say,
then.
it's fairly fortified. It's gated. It's got the big fence around the gates and stuff.
Are the guards on
That's
the
where we
on
went
that
to
day?
before, wasn't it?
Were
When you met
they
his mate.
the same guards that were from the last time?
The different guards, but because you've gone out a different gate, it's a different time of day, so it's.
Yeah, just to say. I need to.
Well, we brought Henrietta.
We brought Henrietta back. from-
Before you sort of get there, they sort of sit, and you hear one of them turning on, "Medic, get us a medic!"
medic. Get us a medic, I think.
Oh, I thought
But
you said magician.
he said it in Nineland, yeah.
What was it say? He said, get off me dick.
Yeah, something like that. It was a bit
Sounds like
foreign.
they're having a party.
Bit foreign.
So I hand you over to the.
As you're getting there, there's a medic, for want of a better word, turning up. Sort of gives her a once over as she's sort of standing there. She's not too bad, you know.
So yeah, well,
Yeah.
It's like
Check-
the start,
it's a bit rude,
it's like the
isn't
start
it?
of MASH, you come in with a Land Rover, put
Checks
on the
her
bonnet,
eyes.
just driving back down the hill. It's like-
Checks her eyes, you know, checks she's not actually bleeding, you know, no open wounds or anything, and kind of leads her off towards the, I want to say clubhouse, but it's not a clubhouse.
Town hall.
No girls allowed.
Community
to
centre.
The guild hall.
the guild hall, yeah. The one that you went in when you first got there. Goes in through the main doors.
As this caused a commotion at all, is the
Being the time it is, there's not a huge amount of people on the streets.
does it say it was daytime or?
It's sort of late afternoon, getting towards evening, so you get the idea people might be having, you know, evening meals and things like that. So.
Was it the Grand Master that it was called in or something? The guy that we met at Leylandia that was from
Yes.
I'll ask for him from one of the guards.
he points you towards the guild hall and say he'll be in there.
So I'll go and find him and tell him about what's happened and stuff.
Okay.
I think I'll go to the pub.
Yeah, we're still not allowed in there, aren't we? We'll just
Um,
go to the pub,
not
get
usually.
around.
No, it's not the same.
No, it's a different town.
It's a different town.
No, you're allowed in. It's just last time I wanted to go in.
Yeah, we're not allowed. Yeah, the
But
guild
yes,
hall.
yeah.
You'll be allowed in like the main bit, the main entrance.
Yeah.
You won't
The
be allowed in.
foyer, but we won't be let
bits.
past reception.
Yeah, pretty
But we're
much.
at both.
They won't buzz us through the door.
I mean, I'm
Yes,
happy to meet everybody after, but it's probably better if you just tell them the story because you,
Right,
in your
I'll
own words, do you
go.
think?
Yeah, I'll go with him.
I'll get the first round.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll get us
Okay.
rooms for the night, assume and stuff.
So yeah, I'm in the
Let's
guild.
get shit-faced.
Bit.
Okay.
Go and find the Grandmaster.
Yeah, you're led to a small office. Did you see him in his office before? I think you
No, I
did.
met him outside.
You met him outside. Okay.
Come on, now we'll buy you a drink.
Yeah, you're led into this office. It's a fairly small affair. There's a few books on the back wall. There's various weaponry in stands and things. None of it looks ornamental. It all looks
Battle one.
battle worn and has a purpose. It's not all engraved or anything. You know, it might be nicked and chipped, but it's not engraved.
They're practical people.
Downside,
Trusted.
something bad might
Right, so I'll.
on the upside, something
Something
bad
bad
might
might
happen.
I imagine he will have been warned about Henrietta anyway. Yeah, I'll explain to him that we were attacked. That Henrietta was the only one that survived, and that we plan to go to the cave, the source that were Henrietta's.
How much do you tell him?
It would, in
Do you
regards-
tell him it was demons, or do you tell him
Yeah.
what you think?
Oh, I tell him demon, and then sort of as I'm finishing said, and also one of the demons referred to me as Sonny. The only person that ever called me that was my uncle. Yeah, and that I imagine he would probably have known my uncle. So
What was his name? Did you give him a name?
I'll give him a name now.
Arthur.
Arthur Keaton.
David Cameroon.
So you want Arthur?
Arthur Cameroon.
Already.
Henry.
Henry.
You've got
It runs in the family.
again, haven't you?
I was looking for an earlier for Henry. Actually, no, it was Henriette.
Yeah.
Is that what his name? Never mind.
Henri Hoover.
Yeah, you sort of tap this bit onto the end, and he's like, "Are you sure it was him?"
I'm not sure of anything but it's certainly he's the only ever person that's ever called me that, and the demon referred to me exactly. He said
So it couldn't be a coincidence.
No, he said they'd picked up my scent now.
we can't let him cause any mayhem. Not one of our own. This needs to be dealt with.
We're going up there, as soon as we're ready, we're going up there now. Will you send some men with us?
We don't have many. We could possibly spare some of the guards on the gate, but
Anything
I'm
you
loath
spare
to
would
leave
be.
us open to attack. Not after last time.
I've not known these, the people I'm with, I've not known them long, but they're strong people, and I trust
We've
to get
got
them to
different
go in with
ideas
me,
of
but the demons we've been up against, I think we could do with the extra help.
As you sort of say this,
Maybe any provisions as well.
Henrietta comes limping in, followed by a harried-looking nurse. You're not supposed to be on the move. She says, she sort of pushes this fairly old nurse.
Pushes this delightful old matron over. Just like, get out of the way.
Get off me!
I mean, she's sort of bandaged up now. She's got a bit of a crutch she's leaning on. She sort of pushes this over and says, "Leave it. This is family business. I need to be involved."
Yeah, will you stop leaning on my crutch?
Henrietta, you should be in bed.
Well,
I should be out there, and you know I should. This is
You were in no
truly
state
who you think it is. We need to sort this out.
to-
Like,
I would be more
the big
concerned
guy
about
at the
her.
desk, like, a mummy! Oh, sure, it's just Henrietta.
Yeah, I'd be more concerned about her safety than bringing her along.
I went through the ritual the same as you did. I'm just as much the fighter as you are.
I'm well aware of your fighting style. Remember, you always used to beat me at duels. But,
Exactly. You need me.
no, recover. You're in no state.
I will be by the time you're ready to go.
No, she won't. Can I use perception for? No, she wouldn't be able to.
You
that
need
quickly.
persuasion.
Yeah, I'm gonna use persuasion to.
Okay.
But although the type of person she is, I know that once she's got something in her mind, she's very unlikely to change it.
He's not even written anything.
It's not me that one.
13.
Yeah, you try and persuade her. She's pretty adamant she's going with you.
Norm has a sudden bout of flatulence.
The only one with the phone in around, seriously.
no, it's not me.
Yeah, okay. Right, well, we better get quick recovering then, mustn't you? Have we got a healer in Leyland here?
There will be.
You had a matron she just pushed down the
Yeah,
stairs.
it's not quite a healer.
There will be healers and clerics and things.
You don't speak ill of Jean.
Janine.
Jean.
Actually, no, Janine's the big heavy-handed one. Janine. Do you not remember that Janine from the prison service that visited our high school?
No.
My name's Janine. Wasn't
No.
clever. Alright.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, back at the ranch.
Yeah, she kind of goes, right, I'll get my things, and kind of wobbles off on this crutch.
I'll sort of turn back to the Grandmaster and sort of do a women.
I heard that.
So you're...
Hear a thundering gib slap.
She has it as a spell. Ow!
He does turn
That
to
should be a spell.
He does turn to you and say, "She did used to beat you."
Yeah.
Fair point. So yeah,
There's also
so
been imprisoned by demons.
I'll try and put some provisions together for you. I'll see what we've got.
we have been on the road a while. Have you got any provisions? Our stuff's starting to get a bit knackered. I know I'm asking a
What
lot,
is it
but
you're after?
just perhaps any spare armour you have, any
Staff
spare weapons
polish.
maybe. Staff polish.
Never
We
have
have
enough
the
stuff.
knob on the staff with the knob on the end.
I'm sure I could do with a grindstone for my sword.
We have general weapons in store. I don't know if they're any better than
Well, there must be some weapons
anything you already have. There are
Will I be able to have a
shops
look?
in town.
Sorry, I'm not there.
You can certainly
We're
have
going to
it.
ask him for sort of like access to
Yeah,
the
we're
main
getting
hall.
shit.
Yeah,
guys.
I mean,
About
as part of the
time.
guild, you'll be allowed in.
We need
Yeah.
it. You just feel better after a
Yeah.
night out.
How many
Yeah.
rounds have I had?
So I'll
13,
I'll tell him when we plan to set. So we'll
15.
stay here the night and then we'll
Slack
set
it.
off the next morning. And,
I'm losing a drinking
any men that you
competition.
can, do I get the impression he'll spur any men or? Well, he did say.
When you first turned up, he did tell you that a lot of the guild members were out on patrol. The few guys you have seen have been on duty on the gate.
I imagine the only additional person we're going to get is Henrietta.
It's looking that way unless you can pay some people to come with you, or
With the amount of money we're paying that barkeep.
No, I'll just stay with Henrietta.
okay.
Okay.
So yeah, you go out, you go
Are
around
you two with
the
us in the bar? We're in the bar.
you go around these stores. Is there anything you're looking for in particular?
Just anything that sort of sticks out. Maybe it's some sort of glowing weapon that might be better than everything else. But I'm not being too specific.
Yeah,
One of those
yeah,
ones that hovers
yeah.
off the ground
Yeah,
and
that
spins.
And you just hear this.
You know, like in
Yeah.
GTA where they just sort of spin around.
You
like,
find
run
only have
through.
to pull out of a stone.
They're all fairly serviceable weapons. There's nothing that strikes you as being any better than what you've got.
I see a pike, it's just like a staff with a metal pointy bit on the end, like.
Bling. Staff sling. Yeah, there's nothing in particular there. You can get dried rations and things to go out on patrol with.
Yeah.
He's not going to give you enough to see to everybody. You know, since there's only one guild member going, or two if you count Henrietta.
Fair enough.
You know, they're not a charity.
Yeah, I had 4 more pounds.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
No, slacking, slowing down.
Yeah.
Under the table.
I'll wait to do it later. Everyone. Yeah.
Make constitution checks.
Is this the drugs?
Yeah.
Yeah. No. Later on, I'll. If you recall, I mentioned something
We've got
about.
awesome
15.
constitution.
15, so...
Well, you're drinking buddies, so
Yeah.
you'll be able to level
So,
base
yeah.
each other.
You
We really can.
you gather these bits and pieces. You make your way back to the inn you were in the first place. Again, there's a wolf sat outside with an elf next to it.
You're not inside.
Nope.
Come out and drink with you.
Um,
Drink
We've
outside.
got on
no
the way in.
I thought we
It's not
were.
raining.
Recall I
Yeah.
said something about sort of remembering that I buried something a long while ago, or that it had been buried near the town.
Yeah.
Can I roll to see if I can find it again? I know what it's going to be if I find it. I'll send you a message with it.
Okay.
I imagine it. I'll leave you to decide what its properties are, but I've
Yeah.
got an idea for it.
Okay. Yeah, as you're walking up, you see the wolf with the elf sat by the side of it. What's Norm do?
We're all outside.
Drinking?
Outside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
He-
Would you
he-
get
No,
he's
but
some?
trying
Miguel's
to-
on his own.
he's feeling a bit sorry for himself at the
Yeah.
moment and he's drinking.
You drinking?
Norm looks like he's about to fall off
Okay.
what he's sat on. Considering he sat on the ground, that's quite impressive. These two come barging back out the door with an armful of drinks and
Laughing our heads.
Hey! Roll!
drink going everywhere.
It's the blood guy!
Steve, I've already sent you the message ages ago.
Did you?
Yeah, it's on the 26th of April I sent it you. It starts with, I recall the stone.
Who doesn't nowadays?
Right before
That
also
speech
the
is so
Dark
slurred,
Lands.
just like no one can
website,
understand it.
isn't
It's like,
Horrors.
Roll intelligence.
I knew I should have increased that.
Just what I used to call my pig sticker of fucking puff.
I heard pig
Not
sticker
tonight.
and puff, so I'm taking offence.
Oh, it's 15.
It's not over that
15.
big sticker.
You can remember a rough area of
It's
where
pointy.
it was.
It is pointy, yeah.
Nothing specific.
You're stabbing a wall.
Will I be able to look for it
Don't
later on?
stab the wall.
No, the
I'll
wall.
leave it for now.
You got the idea it was
Yeah, but you see the way it
it
looks at
was
me.
in a rough direction of where you would
It
travel if you're
looks
going to
straight at
this.
me and get the fuck away.
In a fist fight
Just
with a
leave
bar.
it. Leave it.
What?
Leave it, it's not
roll,
worth it.
roll wisdom.
Best. Go on to you. Oh, 20. Roll 20 plus my wisdom, 21.
Yeah.
I've gone wise.
No, you get the feeling he's just taking the piss. He's not actually trying to piss you off.
He's not trying to piss him
No.
off.
Yeah.
No, I was facing the
He was
wall.
fighting a wall.
I know.
Alright.
And he was laughing at me.
Yeah.
I thought it was just like, stop it, it's just a wall.
Yeah.
Leave the
you-
wall
you-
alone, it's not.
You're not going to stab him.
No, I wasn't going to stab him. I was stabbing the wall.
You were stabbing the wall,
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
stabbing the wall
Yeah.
because it was looking at me
and
funny.
you've decided not to stab him.
Alright, fool.
I don't like the way that sounded.
Okay.
Oh, in his side.
In his back, I think.
Yeah,
it
I'm
was.
not going to stab you in your side.
So, what did your friend say?
I asked him for some provisions. Instead, we got Henrietta.
Well, I
we do have
suppose you could
access.
cook and eat her.
We do have access to the armory, but I've looked in there and it's nothing we haven't got.
If you asked for beef jerky and we got Henrietta.
We got provisions.
We've got someone that's equipped to skin a person.
We got rations, so I don't.
He looks at the
Have we got a bag of Werther's originals?
Funnily enough, no. They haven't been invented yet.
Ah.
So she's trained
And
like
we
you.
draw out of time.
I'm sorry, but Werther's originals have existed forever. That's what I was thinking.
They're the original.
Exactly.
They're actually made from stones long ago.
In the caramel.
That eventually
The caramel
stones
mine,
that
yeah.
caramelise over time.
Caramelised.
It's actually
I've
a
got
weird
some
type
weird
of fungus.
copies.
Sedimentary.
They're not the originals.
Caramel.
Those are my rock types.
Yeah.
And Blackpool.
No, I thought it was sedimentary, metamorphic, igneous, then caramel, and then what's it? Punk, and then death metal.
Okay. Does somebody want to play Henrietta or?
I'll give it a go.
Oh, this should be.
Yeah, do the voice. Have to do the voice.
Hello there, body.
Alright.
She's from Leyland.
This is my little brother, like, ruffles your hair. Stop it.
Yeah, I imagine it's going to be a brother-sister type relationship.
Wow, she can't deceive anyone.
Well, you created one for it, alright.
She's 3 years older than me and £222.
200.
Jesus
Jesus! She's
That's with her
one
arm.
hell of a
Oh my
woman.
god, she really is. I'm only
She's nearly as
160. I
heavy
thought I
as
was a bit
crust.
overweight.
That's just how it feels.
So you made her more manly than me?
No, it's just how it
She
feels.
felt like a brick shit ass and you didn't want her to come.
Is she bringing a girlfriend?
No wonder she's beating you.
Hardly.
She's bringing a partner.
With the size of her, I'd probably nearly be turning.
It sounds not so much Henrietta, more Henry.
Henry's my uncle.
No, literally, Henry ate her.
Look, a bloke with tits.
What do you call me?
What?
I imagine with the type of character she'd be able to probably, like,
Kickstart Jumbo
outman
Jets.
most of the characters. Like, if
No, I
they-
mean she ignore what she said. She's fairly slight as a person.
Well,
I
must
don't
be
like
weighing what?
but I imagine the
78
the personality is a bit
She's really
more
slender.
gets
She's
on
just
with lads rather
thick
than...
bone.
Yeah, she's grown up in that sort of tomboy kind of thing. She's been brought up
Well, she's
around.
done the bloodletting and
Yeah.
ceremony. Then
I'll
she's
leave it to
a
them to
fighter,
sort of follow
Yeah,
down.
she's grown up in that thing, so she's always been training to do this. You know, it's a family business almost. You know, even extended family and stuff. Anybody who grew up around this area probably knew somebody who was in the guild. At least, sort of, one person from each family would be sent to the guild. So yeah, she's not huge. She's quite slender, but she's well trained.
So do we have to wait for her to recover then? Which would be a good
Was
idea. She's still
was she going
limping
to
a
join
bit.
us in the? Well, I'll leave that to you.
Well, like you say, you know, it's at least 3 days travel.
Well, she'll be
And
walking.
there are healers on hand, so
That is true. We will be able to heal her. Just so
Yeah.
we know, that's all. If we need anything. She can do a bit of sparring at night, get her muscles up.
I wouldn't spar with it.
Sparring's important.
All right.
Okay. So you're outside discussing all this.
Really loudly, because we're pissed.
Who's been paying for it?
I
Don't
bought
want me.
some.
We'll probably split it by
Remember
rounds.
to mark it up.
How much do you reckon? I don't know how much it costs.
Well, how many have you had?
Oh, about...
Not the numbers are
Not quite 20 pints.
I think
But
because
that's between everybody,
I
sure.
think because they're getting drunk, they shouldn't. They don't know how many. They've lost track, so they'll have to roll later on to see how much money they've lost.
Shut up, I've just spent 25 quid.
Okay, what else you do?
Have we got anywhere to stay?
Well, we'll be staying here.
Oh,
That's not going to ahead of ourselves. Surely Henrietta's getting around him.
She's not here at the moment, she'll join you later.
Yeah. Did we use the inn last time?
No, we didn't stay. We didn't stay overnight.
Oh, the inn's to. There's always a free room. I mentioned before.
Just the one for all of us. And the wolf.
The only rooms in the guild hall are barracks
Yeah, like
for guild members.
So you could stay there, but we'd have to stay in the inn, I would imagine.
I
I'll see
would
that
imagine
time.
I'd probably stay with them. So yeah, I'll just pay for an inn.
Do we think we can all be trusted not to upset innkeepers in this town?
The innkeepers here, I don't think they don't take any shit.
Just saying.
They're very astute and keep on top of sort of any
Yeah.
stealing.
So
And if you want
Let's
to
just-
steal anything,
no.
you've got to deal with everyone.
let's-
we're
just
not
go to sleep.
thieves. I'm just saying. Yeah. Right,
I
okay.
don't know what you're talking about.
Let's take
Let's
the
just tie up the gnome again.
He's developed a fear of
Yeah,
him.
he kept him busy for like 3 hours before.
Yeah. I'll go and sleep in the place, see where they pass out.
Okay. So you go and get
happy
rooms.
to keep in the inn.
Wake
Got
up and
time.
still drinking.
Is your wolf allowed in?
Well, he's not allowed into.
No.
They told us to leave the wolf outside last night, didn't they?
No, it's a different pub.
No, it was this one.
Yeah, and they told you you only kept it outside the door.
Oh
But people having to walk over it, I think.
Wasn't it in a barn?
No, that was
No,
the
that was
other
the other
one.
one.
We didn't stay again.
Got it. No, I got it.
That's where he started causing trouble.
Okay, well, we went in the sewers and met the big square jelly thing.
That was
Got-
funny.
Well, if we can ask the barman if we can get the wolf somewhere.
Yeah, he points you to the stables again.
Right, well, see the wolf.
Could be a.
All the horses are cowering in the other corner.
Well, I say he finds
Lasagna!
stables far away from all the other horses as you can.
I'll stay with the wolf.
Again.
Yeah.
You just want to stay out of the action, don't you?
There is no action, we're going to sleep.
Yeah.
So how are you doing this? 1 room, 2 rooms, 4 rooms?
Just stick in one room.
We're all staying in one room.
Might as well.
Okay, there's one fairly large room which will.
Right, okay.
It's a bit.
I'm drunk, so
cramped.
I'll probably just decide that's a good idea and just go to sleep.
Crust will just fall asleep
Pray,
on a
so
stool.
nothing bad happens.
Yeah.
Like a really tiny stool and you just slump like that on with
No, I was thinking like halfway up the stairs at like a funny angle, so like all the other people in the inn are like, like really delicately stepping around me.
No, if you try to, the come on, no sleeping here.
But it's comfy.
Right, I'll keep watch.
It'll cost you 5 gold for the room for the night.
Has anyone got more than me?
I've got nothing. So I've not checked actually.
I've
I have very
got
little.
125
Oh, you've
minus
got
what I
I
spent.
have 9 gold.
You've got more than me. I've only got 20.
Right, you can cover a run then.
20
I
gold.
have nothing.
Surprisingly, isn't it?
I
No, do you have any money for the run?
Mm,
You You've always got a bag full of gold.
I paid last time, twice.
He did. It is, but he did.
Yeah, the barman sort of says, 5 gold for the room and 1 for the stable.
Yeah. Thanks,
Takes
Chris.
up your map.
Quick, write that down. Crust's put his hand in his pocket.
This hilarious little guy. Where's that me fella? He's funny.
Okay, so you
He's
just left
shitting
me
in your
overnight.
pocket.
Good, just like fall face first onto a bed and you say. It's like see a little hand just like trying to claw its way out.
Yeah. Day breaks. You've all had a reasonably good rest apart from Gel, who's a bit after sleeping on a fairly cold stone hay-covered floor.
How much would it be?
The whole night of
Billow?
bestiality.
Yeah,
is
do you
what-
not could look to the wolf?
But all the
Yeah,
horses
it's
are just
still
shivering.
We've never
Something
seen an elf and a
spooked
wolf
the
have
horses.
sex before.
It's a sight
He's
for
not
all.
taking me on.
Okay, so you come downstairs. You sort of come out of town. There's out of the pub. There's
Tempted dessert.
people putting stalls up and sort of getting ready for the first sort of business of the day. There'll be bakers and things putting the wares out and stuff like that.
You got any iced buns?
You'll be able to find something.
I want an iced bun.
Sausage, bacon and egg sandwich, like 6 of
I'm
them.
looking for an
Hangover
iced
cured.
bun.
Yeah, there is a cart with sausage in a bun.
You say it's
Sausage in a bun.
Breakfast.
Made from real pig.
Made from real horse.
We'll get
Ready,
one for
Kelly?
girls and get one for girls and
Extra,
the
extra.
wolf.
Tesco's extra.
Uh,
Pure horse here.
yeah,
I'm getting hungry now.
Got your sausage and bacon butty, you two.
Awesome.
Give one to the wolf as well. Got one for the wolf.
Okay. Cost you a couple of gold pieces. A nice
Sit
bun
down
and
a
some
bit. Go on, I'll
sausage.
learn about
Sounds
when you go over.
Like mine's just like a full baguette. Like
Oh, the fairly hefty workman's start to the day kind of job.
Oh yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Breakfast.
Yeah.
Bomb.
You won't want me.
no, me's just sort of there.
Me's just
in one.
you got hold of it and me's just hanging off that end.
Sausages.
Yeah. So yeah, you gather your stuff up as you're sort of going through all this. Henrietta hobbles up. She's lost the crutch.
Yeah.
She seems fairly.
Alright,
Excellent.
chaps.
Got
I hear you coming with us.
That's the plan.
Excellent.
I can't
take
do
it off.
feminine
Are you up
voices.
to date with you fighting?
Just talk normally.
Well, we've got 3 days, so if you need any sparring, I'm up for it. I need a bit of training anyway.
So, might take you up on that.
Rightio. Apparently Rod says he's scared of you, so you know it should be.
Doesn't
fine.
surprise me.
I'm not scared of her.
Really?
Is
That's what you said.
Oh, that's cute.
That's what you
Just a
said
little
yesterday. So now
Roll
I'm
for
fighting.
Nuggy. Nuggy success. Natural
Oh, God,
20.
natural 20. What a waste.
You nuggy all the way through his head.
I draw blood and it sets my hand on fire.
Or should you get splinters?
Yeah, is there anything else you want to do before you set it off?
I don't know. We probably haven't got enough money to bribe anybody, but we could ask if you got any friends or
What's this with?
guards or anybody who might want to volunteer
What's this for?
to come with us.
What for?
We could maybe there's some
There's been more
mercenaries.
for
He
us
said
to
he wouldn't
kill
send
them.
anyone officially, but we could ask around town.
There are some.
From what you got from him, there's probably between 6 and 8 guards left in the town.
Really,
there
for
are
the entire
usually-
town.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah. Just
Usually,
think-
thinking it this way, there's more for us to kill.
That is true.
We
That is
could look
not
for-
Yeah, he's talking about the killing again.
I mean, if we really do want
We're
to gather
ready,
people,
we're going.
blood hunters tend to.
Come on.
Some blood hunters do it more for the money. some
We
of the
haven't
more
got lots.
looser
We haven't got a lot
models.
of money, I don't think.
So
to be
maybe we
honest.
are better. We'll be fine.
Yeah, we'll be fine.
We've all leveled up.
We'll have to go to it anyway, won't we?
I know him. Lou.
We don't have to. We
We
don't
don't
have to do anything.
I'm going to spend some time training, hopefully with Henrietta as well.
Okay, yeah, you can end of the.
Since I've had my
First
vision
stage.
and all this kind of stuff, you know, I'm on a train up.
As the only
Bit of a training montage on the 3-day journey.
In the only
Yeah, that kind of
Is there
thing.
anything you try and remember from your vision, or are you okay with everything that went on?
I remember her saying, because you reminded me that my family were in trouble, or might be in danger, that I had to train up and get better because and I can't really remember anything else. Can't remember the
Because you were
details.
nearly beaten by a gnome.
I know. Yeah, so I nearly beaten by a gnome.
Roll intelligence.
Can't remember all the details. It was a little
So
bit
you've
stressful.
set off at this point. You're travelling.
Can I look
That
out
would
for
be
that?
at 4.
Right.
Can I look out for that
6.
spot I was thinking of?
Yeah. It's still a bit hazy. Nothing's really coming to mind.
I'm thinking about it.
You
but-
see, you're remembering glimpses of things,
Mm.
but nothing's jumping out at you.
No, I'm remembering bits of it.
I'm going to do that as perception or
But-
insight.
Hey, Cross.
Investigation.
Do you think we'll see some demons soon? Because they said they were after. Didn't they say they were after Roderick?
12.
We should
Possibly.
see some soon then, shouldn't we?
12.
Possibly.
You
Might have to
think
wait
you're heading
for
in the
Kevin.
right
Awesome.
direction.
Promise to just keep checking.
This
Yeah.
new violent attitude of yours is scaring the
Yes.
locals.
Well,
You're worried
locals,
about
they're all dead. They've been eaten by demons.
All he cared about for the first 2 weeks was money, and now all he
Now
cares
all he
about
wants
is
to do is
killing
kill.
demons. It's very strange.
Demons.
Nothing personal about demons.
No.
Kill anything.
Roll inside.
Fair enough.
All of us. Just
She was questioning. So.
14.
He seems keen.
Mm.
That's pretty much what you get from it.
I know, which is weird.
So yeah, end of the first
He
day's
didn't
travel.
try robbing anyone in the inn either. I mean, we told him not to.
He was
but
drunk.
It's still a bit weird.
Henrietta seems to have
Forgot how to
loosened up
steer.
quite a bit just from
for moving.
general movement
Yeah.
throughout the day. You get the feeling, this isn't the first time she's been beaten up.
Mm.
She's been doing what Roderick's been doing. She's been
Yeah.
out in the field fighting these things. She went out to fight.
Will she, because she's a blood hunter, will she have any, because I've got my scaled on, has she got any sort of obvious,
No, she seems.
I think, she'll probably rely more on her own ability.
Yeah, she's less
This is a Reginald D. Hunter.
reliant on the magic than she is just with her general training.
What? I missed that.
You're probably best.
Yeah.
Is Steve's laughing at it? You know what type of joke it is.
Oh, God.
Incredibly childish.
Yes, very.
So yeah, you let these idiots set up camp. You and Henriette sort of
We did a bit of
make
sparring.
your way to
Mm-hmm.
a little area. Do you want to go through sparring?
Can
It's
do.
up to you. We can
Okay.
if you want.
They have these spar shops everywhere, don't they?
It's like they're taking
Spar, it's ain't till late, isn't it? Spar.
Can I just say I think Crust could be a bit jealous?
What did he say?
Not
Okay,
him to
let them.
spar, yeah. My friend.
Oh.
Still
Not
got
that type
that
of spar.
aching sensation in my back.
Do you want to
That
spar
type of
with
spar.
Geld?
As you're all setting up camp and you're putting your cooking pots on and thing, you sort of, all of you at some point sort of notice, oh it's going to be a fight. This could be quite interesting.
We were just going to set up sitting
We're
there.
not scantily clad, we're just fighting.
Yeah,
There's not
still
much entertainment
still
out in the wilds.
more entertaining than anything else that's going on at the moment.
Snail racing's just lost its pizzazz.
Has it? Yeah.
Okay. Roll initiative. What are you doing while this is going on?
Watching.
Running a bet.
Oh, goody.
Who do you think's going to
9.
win?
I did better than you then, so I felt 13 was really low.
Actually,
14.
okay, we can bet, can't we?
Have you added
If you want to, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'll
Okay, hell, yeah.
I'm going to go on Henrietta. I'm definitely going to go as Henrietta.
No, I don't think Henrietta's going to win.
Alright, how much are you betting? I've not got much, so I'm going to bet 2.
2.
2 gold.
No, it's not worth it. I want somebody to do better than that.
5 gold.
Go on then.
I mean, you can hear this. You sort of sizing each other up
Just
and getting
roll
ready.
my eyes
Dun,
at
dun,
her.
dun, 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 dun. Steady on, Ben.
Oh, actually trying to kill each other because we're going to fight demons tomorrow.
It's going to be fists. It's not going to be.
Yeah,
Oh.
pugilism.
Yeah.
Right, I'm just
Queenston rules.
Going down.
Who shed light on this?
Tell you what, we'll call it there for a minute.
Right,
while
yeah,
we
shall I
drink.
make a drink? Right.